Hello, and welcome to another episode of Enshrouded, episode 126, where you will find I'm a few minutes late. That's fine. Little technical difficulties. That's okay, though, right? Yeah, we can deal with technical difficulties. They don't control us. However, with all that said and done, welcome. We are taking it slow today. Today is basically Slow Down Sunday. I just haven't named it that in any of the materials. And that we are already raining, and it's interesting that my flame does not have anything on it.
Hello.
Weird, right? Interesting. It doesn't go out in the rain. There it goes. The graphics had to catch up, I suppose. We're going down here. Get out of the rain. Make sure we have everything we need to go up to Howling Mountain Retreat. As a matter of fact, that 5 little coffees should go. Yeah, they can go in here. That's fine. There we go. Okay. Let's head up to Howling Mountain. And we will continue our building construction, random construction, because everybody knows on this channel there is no plan, there is just building, and I have no idea what I'm building. So, oh, and I just now noticed the holly polished. I might as well not bring those up because there's not enough to build with. All right, we also want, of course, the hammer, because we're going to need it. Maybe some light fixtures, some of the wall sconces. I think we're going to need a couple razors. Do I have enough materials up here to build them? No, I need the carpenter to build razors, I think. Yeah, I can build rudimentary, comfortable things, but not anything worth anything. Let's go upstairs and start building some understructure, as I call it, foundation, as other people in the architecture and building and construction industry would call it, I suppose. So we will continue up to the area. Oh, let's trade out this real quick. Okay, look at this. All the way up. And I think we could actually take a little bit of shortcut going this way. It's quite literally at the opposite end of my area. So as you can see, I didn't build it completely on flat. So I'm going to have to do some scaffolding and construction. As I almost fell, did I? No. All right, let's use some stone. And we were doing single stone before, which is interesting. To be fair, I don't want to cut into the mountain. Not yet, anyway. And we'll just kind of create some scaffolding here. Yeah, we're going to need some out here. This will all get destroyed. I'm not too worried about it. And that will give us all this access so I don't fall off. As a matter of fact, I could probably create a temporary safety of this. Oh, I forgot to bring some stanchions on this. That's all right. This is just for safety, so get back to this. That way, when I'm backing up, I'm like, oh, that's as far back as I can go, and that's good. That's a good thing, because I could fall at any given time. And we were on these, and I was basically building the structure brick by brick to make it look like Oh, that didn't work out. To make it look like I am creating stanchions. I don't need them in this world. Thank you, devs. But it's always a good thing to make it kind of look the part. And I'm hoping these, there we go. That doesn't look bad. It's got a little moss on it, but you know what? I am not hating it. And then we'll bring it out here. This is where it crashed on me yesterday. And I'm not sure why it crashed. Maybe it was like, you're doing too many individual liberty kind of things, and us devs need less freedom. No, I have no idea what's going on. It was probably something to do with the code. Well, obviously it had something to do with the code. I mean, that much is definitely a thing. I was also going to make a bouncy place, and I'm not sure where I'm going to make it. I had this like thought, what if I made like a fire pole? But you can't make a fire pole per se. However, you can make a what do we call it? There's a thing that you can bounce with. I don't want that. I want to see if I can get in there, but it doesn't look like I can. Oh, yeah, I can. Nice. Let's see if I can do the same thing. I really want to. If want was a command in code, I really want to do this. See, oh, look at that. Nope. Well, actually, that's not a bad thing, but not what I wanted. And I'm like gonna fall here. I really want to put it. There was just a moment where it was where I needed it to be. I am so close. I can taste it. I do want that there though, because I kind of want this look of solidity a little bit. I don't know if that's going to work out, honestly. I don't think I can rotate these either. These are just single blocks, so they're going to stack the way they're going to stack, right? Maybe I do that and I can put some type of illumination there. That'd be kind of cool. All right, now this side is pretty close to being done. I wouldn't say it's completed, but it's really close. Maybe we take a crossed beam like this, like so. I feel like what was that? Bob Ross, and we'll put a smart little block right here, cute little block right there. We're gonna paint some trees next, and we're going to make them happy little trees. And we won't be able to do clouds, but actually, you could probably do a somewhat of a cloud. It would be actually kind of cool. What would you say would be a clouds? Like if you put snow in the air, that would be kind of cloudish, right? That'd be kind of cool. Hopefully, I'm not lagging too much tonight. That would suck. I think that is there. I'm kind of trying to do a continuation from the other side so I get some type of symmetry. Am I not on the actual... it looks like I didn't get all the way to the top. The top would be here, maybe? Let's see if that matches where I need it to be. on the other side. Am I staggered? Kind of. But you know what? I don't think I mind as much as one would. This is just a little detail area, right? I'm not sure what I want to do here. It looks okay there, but I think this area should have something. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I think it needs something. It needs something. I don't know what that something is, but it definitely needs something. And what I don't want to do here is I definitely don't want to cut into the mountain if I can help it. But I needed to give myself a little bit of I might need to reload this. I'm thinking reload. Why do I think reload? There's a couple things here that are I'm questioning. Let's do a reload real quick. I'm not sure why I need to reload, but it seems like there was a little hesitation in the audio versus the graphics interface. And I definitely don't want the stream to go down because of it. However, OBS was kind of fluctuating. So let's see what happens here. Let's redraw everything. You gotta love my helmet. Come on now. That's stylish. Styles. That's what I'm talking about. Stylish. We'll probably go for some resources. I'm thinking some enshrouded mushroom and maybe some ice. Some enshrouded ice. I have a feeling I'm going to need more vapor. Shroud vapor, which is an alchemical. All right. Where are they going to put me, do you think? Maybe in Howling Mountain Retreat? Or am I back at the other other area? Howling Mountain Retreat it is? Okay, so now the it looks a little bit better on the graphics, and I don't know about OBS, but I think I took care of that. I do like these passages. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I definitely like them. All right, let's see. Definitely don't want to go out that way just yet. Okay. There are going to be a lot of different things here, and there's a hole down there that you can jump into and out of. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Okay. I was like, where is everything? That's all scaffolding, so I'm not really worried about it. That staircase, though, kind of... Why is it there? Oh, because it's probably going to go meet something below the main villa, the main house, right? There we go. Okay, and everything looks like it took. Perfect. And yeah, I got everything else. Okay. I would love a diagonal way of doing something, but let me show you what it looks like. It's not as cool as one would think. All right. So if we're doing the cubes, right? If I do diagonal, it doesn't look great. Make sure I can do this. I do not like that. Maybe it was there? Yeah, there it is. And maybe here. And yeah, it kind of looks off, but that's okay. But notice it doesn't give you that sense of what a angle as the other ones do. I mean, it doesn't look half bad. But I mean, it's not great, you know? Where am I? I'm like looking. There we go. Very hard to do the diagonal stuff. Oh, no, that wasn't. We'll do that. And there we go. It's like a battle. You have to actually click to set it before your mouse moves. There we go. That doesn't look half bad, right? I don't think so. That doesn't look half bad. We're good. Let's see if we can do it over here. I'm not so sure over here. I might have to do a couple different things. Like build more scaffolding so I don't fall. The dangers of building without scaffolding. Where's my safety rope? Oh. There. It's really interesting how you have to kind of really eyeball the area. Guess we'll do a little bit more. Kind of make it look like a frame, maybe? I don't know. I'm doing this from the cuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. All right. This is all... That doesn't look too bad. Then I have to bring it down. Make it look like it's angled down. Ah, damn. There we go. Okay. Cool. That doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, boy. Come on. There we go. There it is. That doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure if it looks like a support, but you know what? It doesn't look too bad. This one needs a little bit more work, or it seems, to make it look like it actually is a, what we did to the left. I don't know what they call buttresses. No, it's not a buttress. Buttresses are different. Buttresses are a little bit, well, they're much different. I'm sure other people have done buttresses in the game. Just not me. I want the kind of one block look going on. So I have to bring these guys out a little bit. There we go. I'll actually get a little bit more. There we go. That's not bad. Nice. Bad at all, actually. Let's see how it looks like the one block versus this two block. I don't like the two block. There we go. It gives it a little bit more strength looking, I suppose, is a good word. A word. Let's see if we can do this. We'll bring it backward, maybe. That would be kind of cool if I could do that. Gotta watch that little hole that I left, because this would kind of, there we go. That's a little bit better. Did I get it? There's a, nope, that didn't work. I thought I had it depressed in there. What am I falling into if I fall? Okay, nothing I can't survive. But I really want to see if I can't put this on the back of this block, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. Did that do it? No, it did not do it. Can I get it? There we go. There is a position that you can definitely... Oh, nice. Okay. All right, that worked. That worked. All right, does this one need... No, this is fine. That's fine. Now we're looking... Now we're forming a little bit of the foundation, so it looks like it'll actually survive. We can actually... I say actually. Let's do this as well. And it'll look like it would be structurally sound, right? Yeah. It'll look a little bit weirder. Won't look as stylish, but you know what? It'll look, like I said, more structurally sound. There we go. Not that it needs to look any structurally sound area, but it's not like it needs to be. And I'm going to have some floating stuff here as well, because we can, and it definitely would be a design choice that I would really like to pursue. I'm thinking I'm going to go back and build some razors, just so I can have some light in the dark over here, so I can build still on the outside. But it's starting to look good. And then I can probably expand a little bit up there to do a couple things. How many blocks do I have in between these? I have two-ish. 2 blocks, so I would be... Oh, that's too far for me, huh? That's definitely where I want to go. But I'm too far. Oh, I almost thought I was going to fall there. I might need to craft another scaffolding that I can get up there. Yeah, it's just a little too far. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the main campus, or the main homestead. We need to have a contest or something to name this. I call it Home. I know, Home 1. Like I'm going to have more than one home. Of course I will. But I named Howling Mountain Retreat so I know where it is. Here, not so much. All right, let's go pay a visit. Oh, the carpenter's outside. I'll take the carpenter. This is what I was thinking about. The trampolines, just to do up in the mountains, because it would be freaking cool. Not sure what I'm going to do with them up there, but yeah, it's probably going to happen. Oh, yeah. And I'll probably, well, I'll definitely have the large boral wood bed up there. And, you know, probably a lot of boral stuff. I don't think, like this bamboo bench That's going to be for my tropical area. So these couches, warm padding. I could do padding pretty easily if I remember right. Not a big deal. All right, here's the medium and large aluminium things. So let's do 4 of those. I'm already out of coal. Seriously? All right. What else did I need while I was here? See what I mean? When I forget stuff, it's like completely. I literally forget. I don't know if I want to do the boral doors up there. They would look good up in there with that type of material, huh? I will probably do those. The gold wouldn't do me any good. I know I have a gold door somewhere. Is this it? Ornate steel. This is copper. And it's a polished wooden. Stone. I thought I had a golden door. Thought I did. Maybe I do not know. I thought I did, though. Let's see. Jeez, I am just forgetting what the heck I'm doing here. I will probably go with these type of... Well, granite on wood doesn't look good. I'll probably just do the standard. Maybe with a couple of these circle ones. What they would really be cool to add into these is the dimensions, because you can actually craft the windows yourself. And I think these large ones are 3x2 and these small ones are 2x2, and these are 2x3, 2 wide, 3 long. I mean, yes, I could remember all that. However, what if they wanted to make more? Oh, I wanted these for sure. I'll make 30 of those. I don't need those because which stone fence am I using? I think I'm not using a fine stone fence, am I? I guess I am. That's fine. No, I am not doing that pun tonight. I guess I just did. What else was I here for? I definitely got the lamps to illuminate areas. Let's see. I don't need the furniture just yet because I need illumination, probably windows. What else do I need? I'll probably put something like the marine bathtub in there just because. Although the granite is fine too. I'm not really needing it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think to look. Oh, you need the improved crafting book. Of course. Gold dust. So this is halfway decently easy to craft. This was difficult because of the enshrouded oil. I can't believe I have 246 shroud boots. Okay. All right. They're somewhere in there. All right. What else do I need? I am not sure. All right. Let's go back up. Put that lighting in. All right. So we go back up. Howling Mountain Retreat. And I suppose this is where you have your professionals nearer to, or can have different plots, up to 2 different plots, really, if you think about it. You can duplicate the carpenter, the blacksmith, the hunter, the alchemist. Alright, let's run up here. I love this helmet. I can't say it enough. I will say it every time I run up these stairs in the dark. I can definitely see a shorts edit with me saying that, and I think I could get 60 seconds out of that, because I've probably said it more often than not. All right, let's start putting these down and see how much light it actually gives me. We'll put them here for now. It's not bad lighting. That's pretty good, actually. They're temporary. I'm just using them temporarily. I always do that. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I just can't stand that I do that. You would think after how many hours have I played this game that I wouldn't need to worry about the little things. Alright, let's... Okay, so... more scaffolding. Yeah, totally missing the... There we go. Not that it takes any more materials, mind you. Yeah, this one's gonna have to be out a little bit more than the others. Hopefully I can do that. Yeah, that should do me. Definitely put a fence around here. I don't want to kill the snow just yet. Let's see how bad this is. Yeah, it's gonna kill some snow, but you know what? I could always put snow as a terrain feature. It's not like I can't do that. We're gonna have to go over these stairs by a little bit. Let's see how far I can go out, right? There we go. That's definitely how far I want to go out. Look at that. Just mix matched there. There we go. All right, that works. Now we can put one over here. And one over here. Maybe over this way. There we go. Now I got a little... Wow, look at that. I am off center, huh? Gonna make some more stanchions for sure. Or do I build stairs down to another floor? There's always that option as well. And keep this stone, kind of dig it in and make it a feature of the house. What happens if I remove that? That's at the door, so I can't remove it. Darn it. Okay, it's fine. There we go. Oh, nope. Not the type I wanted. I think it's... There we go. Definitely, don't tell me I need hardwood. Okay. This is just ridiculous, the amount of stuff I need. Now I can come over here. There we go. Okay. We will... Yep, castle... Was it castle block that I was using? Really? I guess it was. Yeah, castle wall block. Yeah. Totally. Was it? Let's look over here. Yeah, it's gotta be castle wall block, right? Look at that sunrise. Come on now. Come on. This is gonna look good. All right. Let's grab this one and continue our support. Wow. That's really far in there. I don't know if I can... I could! Wow, that was amazing. Looks like I might need to... maybe not. Okay. That kind of worked out. I didn't think it would, but kind of did. Is that too much? Or just enough? I think that's just enough. Do I want it back one? No, that should do. That looks right. That looks okay. Put a happy little block over here. Let's see if I can. I doubt I can, but let's see if I can do it. Oh, I can. No, that was below, but I needed one below. That's okay, though. Okay. The happy little block didn't like where it wanted to be set. Can I get the happy little block to go behind this one? No, maybe. Oh, that works. That means I can do the same here, right? No? Yes? I just need to build a little bit more, let's see. If I do this, I can probably go back a block. Like that. And then erase this one. And then erase this one, maybe? I don't know. I wanted to see if I could get another block back there, but I don't think I can. Yeah. Doesn't look like I'll be able to offset it enough. I want to go back one more block, but it doesn't seem like it wants to do it. Fine. Fine. I'll take it. All right. And then this one's going to kind of be an interesting support. Because it doesn't have an angle out. You'd want to support it from the very tip, right? Something from here, or imagine this support, right? We're imagining all this. This is definitely not a an actual building type thing that needs to happen in this game, which is actually really cool if you think about it. The only bad part about doing the single blocks is how you have to destroy them. You really have to they can't be destroyed by overlapping another brick. I found you actually have to go in here and remove each individual block. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. Do we put a stanchion here, maybe? No, because we technically need something to go back under, like these things. But if you were to actually create something, let's see. Am I too far again? Do I? Yeah. Well, let's go out to this one. I want to put them every 2-ish. I should be moving my safety stuff so I don't fall off the edge, but at least I'd fall into the Veilwater Basin. Or thereabouts. Let's move to that one. There we go. Then if we take that... Now, I need one back from it to make it look like it's offset. And then we can continue down. This is not a fast process. I'm going to say that. I could build the house in about 5 seconds. But overall, if you want to do this type of detailed building, you're not going to be able to do any quick buildings unless you're really practiced. Now, I am not one of those people, so I am not going to be able to do this quickly. Oh, come on. What is that? That lined up. See, like, that rapid fire, you would think I was practiced at it. But no. That is not the case. And I'm also worried about falling off the edge. It reminded me of a grunge song. Forget what one it was. I think it was another Stone Temple Pilot song. I'm close to the edge, and I think I'm about to fall or something like that. I forget the line, but it was a good song. It was a really good song. I can musically hear it in my head. But I can't think of the lyrics. It was grunge, too. Just to be fair to myself, not exactly the easiest to interpret the lyrics to. It's funny when I write lyrics to grunge songs in for Suno to interpret as grunge, I'm wholly expecting them Suno to not be able to they're very clear in enunciation with the vocals. I actually have to tell it to be muddy with the vocals in order to get the true grunge sound. It gets it pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty good. I actually have a grunge song I want to release to the channel, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty good. It sounds just like 90s grunge. Like it would fit really well in that era. There we go. Okay. This isn't looking too bad, right? You gotta figure out a way to really make this look really good, you know what I mean? From the bottom, because honestly, you're in the rest of the build, you're going to be looking up at the main house, because this is definitely going to be the main house, right? Oh, that's funny. I don't think I'm going to get low enough to actually... Oh, no, I got it. Look out. I'll tell you, the devs did a good job with the building. I haven't really been... It hasn't been one of those, I gotta fight with everything. But the building's pretty freeform. As freeform as one would get, that's for sure. Alright, did I miss any? No, we're good. Let's see if I can do the same thing. Wow. Concentrating. It's like you have to put the cursor just in the right spot. That'll get me started. So I might be able to actually go behind the block. That I just laid down right there. All right, so that's the block I laid down. So can I get it behind it? Is it possible? Nope. That doesn't look too bad though, so. All right. This one's, maybe I do some kind of connecting block like that. I'm thinking that I'm gonna need to, I'm gonna look at this engineering wise. It's got to be halfway decently connected, right? All right, and then it would be every 2 technically. However, this area, would just come directly back. I like how it's falling in the diagonal, which I didn't expect. That it would be as easy to fall into a diagonal as it is or has been. And I'm missing some diagonal, but not too bad. Gotta make sure I don't fall off the edge and get into the perpetual falling. There we go. Perfect. All right, so that'll bring this one out to the corner. Once you have the top row completed, the secondary row seems a little bit easier to punch in because you're able to capitalize on the block above it and basically just kind of lock it. It snaps to that position. I'm hoping the snow doesn't get too bad. Because zero visibility while building is only second as bad as zero visibility flying. Okay, I knew I was gonna pop down here. Wow. I'm glad I had the secondary area. Not that I would have died. However, it wouldn't have been pleasant. Look at all this. I gotta climb back up. And I think I can actually... Yeah, I can just jump. And that was right. That's where I fell. So we're gonna have to do something. All right. Yeah, I don't want to eat into the mountain. Again, you can definitely correct the terrain. So as you're building, don't take it as a gospel that once you destroy it, it's done. Its pristine beauty is gone. No, you can craft another pristine beauty if you so choose, and it's just by carrying around some earth, and you can put granite blocks here, and you can also, there's another one down here where you can actually form it a little bit more naturally as your terrain is differently angled or shaped. So you can start to really do a little bit of terraforming, so long as you have the material that you want to do. In this case, I would have to bring granite and build the mountain, shape the mountain, build the mountain, shape the mountain. Sounds like an advertisement. What can that be an advertisement for? I'm not sure. Build the mountain, shape the mountain. Maybe a car commercial? Like a rugged truck or something? Soon we'll be able to say that about like AI and robots. You need workers? We have robots that have AI. Build the mountain, shape the mountain. It's your mountain. Let's see. I'm like kind of looking backward to make sure I don't fall off the edge. See, this is going to work out. It's just going to take a little bit more time than I had anticipated. Did that work out on that one? I don't know. Nope. Yeah, there it is. That's the one I wanted. And then that one. There we go. Okay. You see how I'm kind of building it down. On this big one, it seems like you have a little bit more resolution on the how the blocks are falling in place. And I'm okay with that. I could definitely round everything out. And like I was just showing you with terrain and such, if I really wanted to detail stuff, I probably could. And it wouldn't be too bad to do, right? Oh, and definitely you have to... I almost didn't mention it because I feel everybody here has a lot of hours playing Enshrouded, or at least you're at level 45 and have been through the Albany summits. But if you haven't been, there you have to defeat the dragon in order to ignore frost at your altar sites. So keep that in mind as you're playing. Like right now, I defeated the dragon, so I'm not worried about frost conditions or frost resistance, so long as I'm in the area of my altar. As you can see, there's no frost timer. But make no mistake, once I leave the area, the protected area of my flame, I am definitely going to need some frost protection. Absolutely. There we go. So keep that in mind as you're playing the game. Where you build, for the most part, doesn't matter so much, so long as you have the ability to build. For example, I've seen some creators in the Veilwater Basin that have underwater dwellings. Very cool design, but your initial your initial build area, you're going to have enough oxygen in order to isolate the build, right? Oh, really? I'm at a point where I can't see underneath, and it's become a pain in the butt. There we go. See how I can see now underneath, and it's a lot easier. This is how the ancients used to build everything right here. They'd build scaffoldings, and then they'd try their hand at maybe if I crouch, can I do it under a crouch? Maybe. That's actually kind of cool if I'm doing it. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. And I can actually crouch a little bit. So keep that in mind as well. You're the way you're actually maneuvering your avatar does make a difference. All right. I'm going to have to figure out a way to... wow, it's going to be big as far as a... what do we call it? Foundation something? It's definitely something. I don't want to put footsteps in the snow. You will be doing that. Wow, that's interesting. It looked like I couldn't put it there, but... oh, I know what I did wrong. That's all right. What I forgot, or I was remiss in doing, is I was going from the center of the structure, but did I need to? There we go. And I don't think I did on some of these. Here's what I'm talking about. You're probably going, what is he talking about? I could actually put these down into the superstructure of the mountain. Then I can build those stanchions off of these. Oh, I'm off by just a pinch. There we go. That works, right? They aligned? There. They are aligned. See, I could have did that over here, I think, but actually the mountain doesn't go down that far over here. But over here, it allows me the ability to actually do that. Really? There we go. And cut down on the distance to the edge. And I just now realized what I was doing wrong. And I got to make sure I don't fall off. And I'll be able to bring a little bit more off to the right. Build a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. We want to keep it one block. If it depends what you're looking for. Like I want that 1 block look, but 2 block look or a 3 block look, meaning this is a 3 block look off or a 2 block look off, but I want that nice tight type of I don't want to say curve. It's square, but I want it to look tight at the end, not loose. But that is a look you can certainly go for, and I would recommend it on some builds. Right, this one I'm going for the tight look, but you don't have to. Great game, by the way. You can do whatever you want, make it look however you want. There was a couple builders who I am so impressed with. I'm trying to figure out how they did it. I think I know, but I could get good guesses. But the builders built over the deadly shroud, and it just looks very cool. It is just got this aesthetic to it that's really cool. I'm wondering if they were mage characters, because I could see a mage doing something to that. Like fighters, not so much, but mages, yeah. Where are we gonna build? We're gonna build it directly over the deadly shroud. Why? Because I can. Because that's the way it works. There. See how much easier that was when I actually should go down a little bit more on that one, but it's so much easier to go out from these than it is to Oh, that was horrible. I'm getting, you know, with the amount of precision that I'm showing now. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it does look like we were off by a little bit, doesn't it? Son of a. That's all right. That's okay. Can we fix it is the issue. Did that work? Nope. I want it to... that's better. Can I can shift forward, but can I go down a little more? There we go. That'll make it look like it's actually in the actual mountain. And then we can grow it from there. There's got to be something in between here and here, though. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do with that. And, of course, that is going to get finished off on the bottom. And it looks like, I just noticed that. Let's grab that one and that one. There we go. Yeah. That works. All this to make the top look like it's supposed to be there. There's a lot of gap in here, though. I'm not sure that I want nor need. Like, if I were to go here with this, how many down would I need to go? And it looks like, let's remove that one. And that one. How far would I need to go down? Not too far, I suppose. Let's see what it would look like. Let's go right to there. Then I need, yeah, it doesn't. Let's see if I can do it from there. What's down there? Okay. All right. We'll do it. Good. That didn't hurt too badly. There. Perfect. That goes all the way down to here, but you know what? It's not so bad. And one thing you can do is kind of, what is it going into? Well, maybe it's going into a little bit more solid rock, right? However, we can hit the X and kind of give it a little bit more meat on the bottom, so to speak. Let's try to give it a little bit. I want to give it more than that, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to do it. Like, that works. And maybe, can I go catty corner to it? No. Can I get to the side? Did I hit the snapping? Yeah. You would think snapping would allow you to put it directly at its side, but that's not the case. We can do that. Sure. There we go. That looks even, right? I don't know. No, it does not. It would look even if I did. This is really hard to do from this angle. That, right there. That looks even. So now we got a little bit more of a base going on. So it looks halfway decent. Kind of gives it the illusion like it's looking. Man, that looks really cool, doesn't it? Almost like you want to fight it. Actually, I really do want to fight it again. That thing is huge. It's got a wicked color, too. At night, especially. I don't think I've ever fought it at night. All right. Okay. So now we can reassert some of the stone. We'll take it away after this, but I still need the, really? Do I have an X on? No, I do not. Do I take this opportunity? Nah, we won't take this opportunity just yet. All right. What do I need? That one? And that. All right. So we can definitely bring that out over to here for sure. I missed one block. I think I missed one block. That's all right. It's easier to do and see it in the light, but one of the other ideas that I usually get is different construction where I find these is always it's always nice. Hard to see at night. We could definitely take it across here, maybe. Maybe like this. That looks okay. This one is going to look interesting, though. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. I would like another pylon here. I just don't think it's a good idea. I could... Well, I definitely need to take a connector across. I love this helmet. Did I mention that this game? Love this helmet. That one was poorly placed, but I was able to get to it. And one more, maybe? One more? Yeah. Do I... Let's go all the way across with it. Yeah, there we go. And then we can kind of shape it. There's no symmetry here. This is all practical. All practical. No, not that one. I want there. Because I want to kind of make a... I'm going to say arch, but as you can see, it's not going to be an arch because there's no circular patterns in this game. There we go. And I could bring this out to how am I going to do this? I have an idea of what I want to do. Maybe if I go another one, maybe. Crouch down, we'll go up. There we go. When in doubt, you can always crouch. I could put a little hook for a swing here. That would be awesome, actually. I just thought of a way to give me a little bit more distance. to glide. Come on now. There we are. To glide into a jump to the veil. Sorry, I'm concentrating on putting these blocks where they would look halfway decent. But I'm not sure I like the design, but you know what? It's not a bad design. I could probably come across from one of these over to here, kind of make a corner. I don't know. Just a thought. It's really complex. I'm not sure I'll ever look at this area, so I should put a light somewhere in here as well. Maybe just to illuminate it. There are the colored lights that the different shades, like the red, the orange, the blue. Oh boy, yeah. I was adjusting my hand and all right. So we can pick these up for sure. Let's get out of this. And that other peak, I gotta do a little bit more with the peaks. I'm not sure what I want to do with the peaks over there. Over here is most of my jumps, though. Like I can jump to a lot of different things from here. There's the front of this whole endeavor with the balefire. You can jump right to it. Again, it's in the frost zone, so I have to be fairly careful. I'd have to probably don my armor. And you can actually see the red zone where you cannot jump. Do you see that in the distance? Maybe it's not red. Maybe it's a artifact from the drawing that far. Because you can see over there near the starting areas that the red is over there, but the red shouldn't be over there. I can go everywhere over there. And I'm trying to think on... I should be faced... Yeah, this is the Veil Water Basin's right in front of me. To the right... Oh, I know what that is. Okay. That is red. Wow. That red is representing near the Pikesmead Castle. There's a lake that is behind it that is all red. I think that might be it. I can't explain the artifacts over here directly in front of me, but you can see the red mist. There's at least 2 to 3 areas that they are working on or have to work on that are in view. But you can see basically the whole map from up here, which is very cool. Hey, except for this side. You have to go up higher, and I think we're actually at the end of the map here to what is this, the east. I don't think there's anything to the east. The east is over here. Yeah, it's pretty much the end of the map. I don't think you can get above the mountains. Anyway, enough commentary. Where am I headed? Oh, I'm headed back to the fast travel position. Let's go mine some shroud stuff, because I'm gonna need it. And let's throw all of that over there. There we go. Not that I need that. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to bring. Let's equip that. I don't think I can jump to the location I want to go to, which is all the way over here. Yeah, I can't jump that. I barely make these positions from Howling Mountain Peak, so if I jumped over that way, I'd basically barely make this area here. That's all right. I have this convenient fast travel position because I know I need the I need to harvest stuff. So yay me. I have to waste this area. I should build this up just because I use it so often. Where am I going? I'm going mushroom hunting, so we go this way. It's nice. It's a nice morning. There's a couple mushroom farms over here. That's why I go this way. Oh, as a matter of fact, I can knowingly take that. I also get damage increase to the shroud. Fellians and shroud creatures. I should probably polish up on the lore of this area. Oh, missed. Oh, missed again. Is he gonna get to me? Nope. There we go. I do not want to deal with these things, so I just kill them from here. Wow. Nice. Oh, look at how many there are. Did it run away? That's interesting. If it ran away, I wasn't expecting it. Oh, that one's not. That one ran toward me, but stopped. All right. If I need meat, I have meat. That's all they carry, though, so I don't really consider them a threat to me. I just don't want to deal with them because my melee isn't the best, as everyone knows on this channel. Let's see, what else is down here? Let's grab that because I don't like it. We'll kill that. There's 2 banshees down there, believe it or not. It's pretty wicked. I can't. I'd be surprised at level. Ooh. Ah, experience scroll. That sucks. It's not a bad chest drop, though, honestly. Oh, look at that. I already picked up this guy. There should be another guy. Ah, I was hoping to just tap him on the shoulder. Look at that. Not in the shroud just yet. The boar was like, what did I just see? What did I... Nice. At level, those things would have been a pain in the butt. We'll kill that. Let me know how the shroud is treating the stream. Oh, I killed that thing. It was nothing to me. I'm really thinking about the warrior path or the healing path. I'm not sure. The healing path really looked good to me, but I was like, you know what? That was a little bit easier than I normally have. Okay, there should be one more guy. He's off in the distance. I don't know if you can see him, but I took care of him. And I just clean up the mess. Well, that would have been a great drop at level. I'll pick up these, but I really don't need them. There it is. I was always looking for a kind of like a plant recipe, if you will, to farm these. Did I miss this guy? Is he over this way? I guess I got him. Oh, there's a guy right there. We'll kill him. There is a place in these shrouds that allow you to go above the shroud and gain a little bit more time. So I was a big advocate of going up onto rooftops and finding positions like that. And it worked out really well for me. It almost looks like there's no shroud here, but there is. There is. And sometimes you can leap out of the shroud, which is pretty cool. All this so I can free mine, or axe, if you will, this entire area. I don't really need shroud liquid, but sure. I just like to quickly pick up everything so I don't have to deal with it. And try to get into a position where I can hit 2 type of mushrooms at the same time. That way I don't spend a lot of time down here. And these are probably at level. It's a pain in the butt to farm these, but honestly, I just need these for the shroud liquid, so we'll grab that. And I think there's a couple things, Fellians and fell creatures down here. Did I not pick up that? Okay. I think he's... Yep, he's right there. He's moving, though. Oh, that was a banshee. Ah, it's a swordsman. That's alright. Ah, come on. Remember how I mentioned the, I was pretty spot on some things? On my placement and my, my trigger? Yeah. I failed completely twice. So, am I really? And these are the, ones that yield the most. So you can harvest that just to get in there. But once you're in, you can kind of position yourself to get as many as possible. It's really, there we go. It's a pain in the butt to see. There's 2 here. There we go. And if you're doing this because you have, you know, you don't have too much time to do it in, at level, if you will, then you really want to be able to do it quickly. But there's a whole area that I'm pretty much able to farm, and I get a decent amount of shroud materials. What are these called? Shroud mushrooms. That's literally what they are. And they're usually around the boars. Well, the boars are guarding them. Shout out to the devs for doing that. Wow, look at that. They dropped them all the way over here. Okay, do I have another one up here? No. The next one is basically down here. And I can't remember if I need these things. I wonder if I can... That's actually kind of cool. I didn't think I could do that. I guess there's a first for everything. When in doubt, try it. Uh-oh. My axe is blocking them. My ore is killing them, but my axe is blocking. Oh, they're only critter parts. I actually perfect parried one of them. Alright, so what I'll do here is, since I don't need any of them, I sometimes allow them to live. But ultimately, it would be for farming purposes. And I don't need them, they're critter parts, I think they are. Yeah, they're critter parts. Not really something I need. Wasteful, not wasteful, waste not, whatnot, I think is the, there we go. Now, I'm only hitting one. That sucks. Like I said, hitting more than one is the way to go. And always, no matter what, keep in mind your shroud time. Because no matter how much or how leveled you are, if you do not have the proper shroud time, you will die. Or if you run out of time in the shroud, I should say. It is not... I've died a couple times in the shroud. Mostly because I didn't realize I couldn't run through red shroud. And I was like, oh, why am I dying? Why am I... And I didn't realize it was red shroud. At the very beginning of the game, getting used to it. It was in the Home Valley shroud. Yeah... Good times. Good times. And all my stuff was just beyond the red shroud, so I couldn't even gain it back. It was a mess. Let's grab a weapon just in case. Not that I'll need one around here, honestly. Wow, look at that. That one's just gonna just be just out of my reach. There's plenty of places in the shroud where you can get above the shroud. You just have to know where you are in the shroud. Alright, where am I? Where am I? I'm going back this way. I think. Yeah. There's a couple things over here. There we go. Didn't need to do the merciless attack, so... All I wanted was these. You guarding these? That's your own fault. Ah. Freaking stone. Ah, just missed it. Look at you guys just falling where I don't want you to fall. Oh, that wasn't good. Where am I? Okay, cool. I have I no idea that I could do that. And we're out of the shroud. Simple and easy maneuvers to gain time back quickly. Not done getting mushrooms. There's mushrooms all over this place. I think I need to go over... Forget where it was. Darn it. Let's go back down here. There is a chest over here. It's not really worth my time, but why not? He blocked me once. That was brave of him. Ah, here we go. I usually have a set pattern, and I didn't follow it this time. So, my bad. It's been a while since I've actually gone this way for shroud mushrooms. Cool. I think it's on the other side, honestly. That's all right, though. That mushroom doesn't give me any real mushrooms. I can go kind of out of the shroud here. I could go probably across the shroud, but it takes actually a lot longer to go across the shroud than out of the shroud and then back in the shroud. Would have been easier to be on the path, because my stamina drops less fast, I guess, is a good way to put it. My stamina drops less fast. Less quickly? Better? Yeah. I'm trying to think of a good way to get there and actually jump into the shroud. It's not that it's far away, it's just... there's better ways of doing this. Like, I could probably jump over this way. It's a more dangerous jump, for sure. However, there we are. If you go over this way, you get over to this area, and there's a couple mushrooms you can get. You have to defeat some area beasts, but for the most part, they're not too hard. Did I just miss that? Okay. I couldn't get it through the twigs. Twigs are my bane. Okay, that made it through the twigs. There's a couple different beasts, so... seriously? Now I'm gonna have to deal with it when it gets up here. That's fine. Let's, was it waiting to eat the mushrooms? It was like, I need the mushrooms. Or these flowers are finally dead, yay! You get that, and I thought there was another boar. Yeah, there he is. Kill him so he doesn't... There's one more boar. These shroud boars are really annoying, to be sure. Nice. This was a nice reprieve when I got out of the shroud, because it was this was taxing on the shroud timer, at least at the beginning. I don't know how I entered this area, but it was not pleasant. I can tell you that. Look at all the ones that fell. I hate that. Not that I can't go get them, it's just a pain in the butt. Yeah, my E finger from yesterday, if you saw yesterday, the end of yesterday's episode, it was, man, there was a lot of clicking going on, harvesting the food. Or the trees, I should say. I planted way too many trees. Alright, let's see. Might as well... Do we have backpack room for gelatin? Yeah, we do. Let's grab some extra shroud time, though. It is very important in this shroud. Let's see. 130... That would have been really nice at level, but I don't need it. We don't need this one. We don't need that. Oh, I deleted it. Darn it. There's my clicking. Just clicking again. Just sucked. Okay. Oh, let's navigate through here because we don't need any of this stuff. But it is good to have this as a respawn. And then we'll go this way. This way. Oh boy. Oh, those things. For as big as they are hard to hit. Alright, so we're looking for the shroud gelatin ones, but these things will definitely ruin your day. See what I mean? And they're fast, too. I don't know why it stopped, but would I have been able... No. Yeah, I would have been able... No, I wouldn't have. That would have sucked. That would have been a bad choice for me to go up on that platform. No repercussions, though. That's nice. Alright, so over here is the hunting grounds that I usually use. Definitely can use these hunting grounds. I just gotta be careful with the red things. Is there also over here? As you just saw. All this for shroud gelatin. You definitely need it. And you need a lot of it. Let's grab that guy. Grab that guy. Oh, he's close enough to shoot, huh? Oh, really? Okay. I am going to do that all night tonight. I'm going to say, really? Knowing that I literally should have... I just can't judge distance, and I don't know why. Let's go this way. He's close, but he's not going to get me. And I want to be able to get his stuff. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get his stuff. Look at you trying to fire at me. Oh, cool. At least I got his. Is his on that ledge? Maybe. That's fine. Whatever. Let's look around. I'm trying to get up here. Not that I need to, but mostly because I want to. There we go. That was a little one. Can we grab this one? Oh, he's a little farther away. All right, let's grab this guy. He looks close. Guy's gonna float and take his time. Nice. I'm looking around for any other creature that could be detrimental to me. You would think I would have a lot of gelatin coming to me here, but you'd be wrong. This is where they actually rise from. So you have to be kind of aware. Didn't want to use the golden steel arrow, but you know what? If you wait long enough, you can actually grab. Am I not? No, I'm wasting arrows. I'm wasting good arrows, too. Let's see. Oh, I made it. Nice. That means I can do some damage over this way. Grab him. Grab him. Now I gotta find all these too when I he is still hiding behind stuff. Let's see if I can hit any more from this location. I would hope that these would be relatively easy to get. All right, let's climb down. Grab everything. I'm only getting like 1 shroud gelatin per, which is kind of annoying. All right, what are we looking for? Ah, there it is. I knew I killed one of them over here. Got 2 from that one. That's not too bad. And got that one. Yay. Oh, don't tell me it landed on top of that freaking ledge. Oh, it suck. Let's see if we can climb it. What do you guys think? Ah, shouldn't be too bad. Good. I'm hearing it. We'll capture that one. I'm looking to see if there's any other. And where am I on the map? What are okay, so I'm here. It's not too bad. Oh, look at you trying to sneak up. Where are you gonna drop? Oh, I can't get to you from there. And let's try something. Will it drop if I take away the land? Did I destroy it or did it drop? It dropped. All right, well, there's something for you. Something I didn't realize I could do. When in doubt. I'm just like running around the shroud. Never do this unless you're very confident on where you're going. And I don't need to be in this area because there's no floaty things. I'm hoping there's more floaty things that generated over this way. Maybe? Fell creature octopi. Where am I headed? I see where I'm headed. Maybe I turn around. There's nothing over here for me. Go this way. Yeah, we can go this way. There's a way down over here, which leads to... I have no idea. Let's go this way. Until I recognize something. Did it curve down? I think it did. I don't want to go down anymore. I want to go behind me, but I don't think that's going to happen from this position. Let's go this way. I think I've been this way. Really? Ah, come on. Wow, that was really close, and then I have that thing to contend with. And I killed it. Nice. And I even have a shroud timer over there if I want it. There you are. I heard it, and I was like, what the heck? I can always use those, so... Nice. We'll grab it before anything comes at us. Let's see, I saw one of the red things over there. And that's annoying. Ooh, got it. Nice. Now let's see if I can, Nope. I should be able to. Nope. Stand my ground. I was like, wait for it. Oh, that's a way out right there. All right, let's grab this. Not that I need it, but why not? And I think there was a guy over here that fell. And there's a chest over here. And some of those red things. Man, there's a lot of those red things. I was hoping to do a little bit more damage with these things. Oh, I'm using... Okay. There, okay. Don't want to waste these, but... Okay, here we go. And then we... come up here. Grab the twin soul mace. Not that I need it. Alright. Where am I? Anything around me that I need to search for by any chance? Nope. It's just... This is just a... harvesting mission. That's what I was looking for. If I need to, I can get out Oh, is it going down? And there's a way up over there, so I can get out of the shroud real quick, but I don't need to just yet. Where did he fall? Okay. Let's get a little bit more time in the shroud. I can either go up or I can follow this road, and there will be a nice nice little area where I can... Oh, look at you. Wow. That was really lucky of me to actually have a multi-strike at that moment in time. There's nothing over there. I've checked and checked and checked. I thought I heard something. It was really weird. It was in my right earphone. See that yellow light right there, or orange light? That is my respawn site, so... Not that I needed to get here anytime soon. Let's check out the loot. See, only 37. That's not a lot, especially when it's five for the to get the alchemist to create shroud sludge. I thought there was some dudes up here. Oh, there they are. I mean, I'll take them. Nice. It's all about the coins. Wow. I hate when I do that. Yeah, let's exchange fire. Let's do that. Wow, I actually got an epic broadsword out of the exchange. Nice. Wow. I am shocked. Oh, I was shocked until I was like, my backpack has a lot of slots. I'm liking that. What is this? Level 21? I think I have this already. That's alright, though. Delete that. Not that I need that, but it doesn't hurt. And I'm trying to think of one area that I didn't go, and it's up in here. So if I go this way, there's a banshee and a what else is it? More mushrooms. So let's go down. There we go. And this is one of those fighting sites. Not a big deal. I really don't care about those. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, really? I had my shield up the entire time. He got behind my shield somehow. Which is, I guess, a thing? If I can do it to them, they can do it to me, I suppose. Alright. We are going to hunt a banshee. I already picked up some of that material, so might as well keep it. There she is. That was a lot easier than I had anticipated. There's a little chest out here. can't remember what's in it. I'll take it, sure, don't need it. But like everything else, this is in the middle of a swamp. And I'd like to... There we go. That's what I like to see. Everything come down all at once. Get out of the muck and mud. Make sure I'm getting all of everything. And I think there's 3 or 4 stocks groups like this, so it'll give you a decent amount. However, keep in mind that when I say decent amount, you go through Shroud Mushroom, especially for certain potions, like there's no tomorrow. Like it's what's a good one? Food at a food eating contest. Hot dogs at a food eating? I don't know. I was trying to go with something, but it didn't pan out. That's alright though. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with my color commentary later. Yeah, it's already in March, right? So soon to be, Crimson Desert will be released. I knew there was some around here. This is where the practicing of the E comes really clutch. Ah, come on. Thought I got that one, but... I might as well grab this one while I'm going over to the other one. It only gives me 3, but you know what? We'll just go through all of these. And just loot everything. I'm grabbing stuff that I'm not even seeing. That's fine by me. Is it dawn finally? Finally, I can see a little bit better. That was a weird one. I was hoping... There we go. Ah, there's this little one right next to the big one. Here we are. Okay, let's see. I think that's pretty much it for me, honestly. These mushrooms aren't even worth coming over for, but you know what? I'm here. And it's not like I have to expend any effort. Yeah, 45 copper arrows. Ugh, that I can't hit anything with. Let's see. Nice. Is there another one over there that I have to worry about? Oh, that's interesting. Every once in a while, I will want to use my bow with my pickaxe or something, and I don't have the option to do that for whatever reason. And it seems like I can with the axe. I don't know why, but sure. Alright, so this is going to be near to the crowd route area. I'm trying to think of a good way to actually enter that from here. All right. Looks like I'm going this way. All right. Wonder if I can get... Oh, he's on the stairs. So, yep. I'm really close to being out of the shroud, so might as well grab some stuff while I'm here. There we are. Oh, look at you. And more? What is in here that... Oh, I see. What is that? It's a bandage. And delete that. Oh, look at you. I'll grab it. Just because I'm here. Oh, there's a chest in here too, huh? The healing spell, chain healing. Which would be great if I actually had I think I needed something from the Maelstrom construction site, if I remember right. Didn't I? Let's see if I can go above the shroud. Anything? Let's see what I can dump. Yeah, we can definitely dump. I think this apprentice wand is like rare, uncommon, delete it. Yep, I figured if I stood right on here that I'd be out of the shroud. Now, there is a journal entry, and I thought there was one for a... Where was it? Was it Carpentry Camp, Shimmer's Cove? No. I thought there was one for Mining Rift. I'm looking for the one thing. Fishing island. Show your catch to the fish. I don't know what that means, but I could have sworn I could have sworn it was a Flameborn quest. All right, here it is. That's Balin Bridge. Balin's near me. What the heck? I thought there was one where I am. I guess I was wrong? I don't remember. Yeah, because this one down here is Balin Bridge. It's right next to me. Well, we'll go find it. Because, you know what? I'm really upset that I can't find it. This is a nightmare. I could have sworn I needed something from here, though. Like, there was a hidden something I needed. You know what? I'm gonna take another look around just because. I mean, I can teleport out of here at any time. All right, so this is the definite construction site. This is the... So it wasn't in there. Just got to make sure I'm not going to fall deeper into the shroud. Oh, look at that. What's that? New quest, the spiral. All right, so... Spiral? New quest. Spiral. Did I already complete it? I don't see it. The spiral, do you see it? I don't see it. I just don't see it. And I'm in the shroud, so I can't, like, continually look at this. I don't need any of them. All right, sure. We'll read that. Okay. So I guess this is the spiral? I don't know. I'm guessing. Oh boy. That looks like death if you fall. All right, well. Only looks like can you get up from there? Yeah, you can get up from here. Maybe I was heading in the wrong area. Whoa. It looks like a long way down. Huh. Wow. Did you see me do that? Holy crap. That was not cool. There's Deadly Shroud down there. That was intense. All right, well, we're not heading down that way. Holy crap. Let me heal up. Wow, that was close. Not only did I take the damage, luckily I had enough sense to come back quickly. Well, that was terrifying. It would have killed me if I was anything other than what I am. Wooden arrows, that's right. These used to be my waste arrows. Just because. Alright, well, don't go down there, that's for sure. Holy crap. So there is Deadly Shroud down there. Oh, this is the... I know what bridge this is. That's funny, I'm killing him with wooden arrows. Don't know what that killed, but I remember that bridge. All right, well. That was horrific. And gain more time in the shroud again. Man. How deadly shroud. They allow you to get out of it. I guess you have to go around it in a spiral on those dead mycelium stuff. It's an interesting puzzle, but why would I want to do that? Other than exploration. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. When I can do that, I'm going to go back to Balin's Bridge because reasons that I missed something at the very beginning of the game. So we're gonna try to close out something in our backyard. Not that I think it's gonna yield anything, but it's easy. Let me throw all of this stuff into the cases. Let's see, throw that there. We can throw all this in here. Anything that's shroud related. Very cool. I think everything else is not shroud related. That is going to be in the personal area. There we go. Okay. Let us try to put these into cases real quick. Nice. Then all the way over here. Yeah, it might be this one. Yeah, here it is. More experience scrolls. And I can throw those two in there. Do some sorting. All right. We are back. Let us think about how we're going to get there. All right, so our quest is very interesting. So I don't need the completed bridge control. The carpenter revealed that he hid treasure inside the middle post pillar of Balin Bridge as his trademark. Identify the middle pillar and break through the rubble to find that chest. So it seems fairly intuitive. I do not have a marker for it. Let's travel down to Balin's Bridge. We have to find the middle of the bridge. You would think it would be in here, maybe? Not in here. In here? Not in here. In here. It doesn't look like it's down there. Yeah, this just looks like a hole. I'd say I'm center bridge right now. Right? But I don't see anything. Or is center here? But it doesn't seem like the center would be here. I would say this is the center, right? Get kind of equidistant between there and there. No, maybe. It definitely says eat through the rubble. But I don't see any more rubble. And there's no way to dig through this. This is bridge. The only other middle would be like right here. If you would consider this the middle. Center being middle. All right, so where are you? I mean, I would think this would be the middle. Nothing. Nothing, right? I mean, other than not being able to get out now, that would suck. All right, so definitely not there. The only other middle I would have is maybe here, maybe? I have no idea. Nope, that's definitely a way down, but not where you want to go. Well, I mean, it is that shroud, so I mean, it wouldn't be all that hard to get out of it. There's some daylight there, but is this just a ploy to get me to get more rubble at the beginning of the game? Is that what it is? All right, so maybe it's over here. Maybe? This looks more like it's at the end of the bridge than the center. All right. You would think it'd be easier to get to, not harder. Especially if it's deemed easy. And I'm guessing that's just a way down to the shroud, the easy way. Otherwise, I mean, that's all the rubble. I mean, other than these guys over here, which we can probably kill with a bronze arrow. He is right about there. There? Ooh, got him. Nice. Didn't even try. This was always a interesting bridge. Oh, he just died. I usually brought him over to grab the get caught in the trap. Maybe it's up here? No? Maybe I'm looking at this all wrong. Nope. Although I did climb it, so... Wow. This would be definitely the center, right? You'd have... Yeah, I don't know. See, this is part of the thing that irritates me, is there is rubble underneath that beam that I haven't gotten yet. Maybe, just maybe. Nope, nothing. So the center of the bridge is pretty clean. I don't see any other way to actually mine it, because everything else is going to be just basically a way down to the shroud quickly. Yeah, nothing. Is that a... No, that's just part of the bridge. I thought that might be a, like a, what do we call it? What do we call it? Scaffolding underneath the bridge, maybe? So I've cut through all of the rubble. Nothing. Oh, by the way, that's the power of the double jump at the very beginning of the game. Come on. He had to try to attack, I suppose. I could have centered my area just a little bit better. But you know what? I need to finish that house. Seems a little plain, too. But I know how to detail the houses now, so... Darn it. Just trying to stay out of the water. But no!
Welcome.
I'm trying to harvest these, and I just put these in the wrong place to do that. I guess, I don't know if I can go to first person. 27. I guess 27 is... I got 9. Yeah, 9 is 27. Okay. Let's me do is the math. Oh, I need to roast these before I do that. That's what I was looking to do. A little roasting in the coffee house. Make it smell really nice. That's what we need on video games next. This smell. What do we call that? The what was that in Willy Wonka? I can't remember. I know I have palm wood logs, so that's right. All right, so I have it topped off. It's fine. I can do math now. We good at math. That's what you should do when you're playing a half-orc in Baldur's Gate. If you're gonna do your podcast, do it in the language of the creature. It'd be funny. We can just put this over here. I just jump way too much. There should be, like, songs. Jump around. No, I'm not gonna sing it, though. Be funny, though. Not by me singing it. Because I would do it perfectly. No, The answer is no. No, I wouldn't. What do we got? We got padding. I need warm padding for the couches, though. Oh. Oop. All right. Let's see. What do I need? What am I looking to do? City wall block. That's what I'm looking to do. I have all the materials here to make the city wall block. Let's see if I do. Granite city wall, right? Is it city wall or castle? God, so mindful of what I'm doing. I can't remember. Darn it. I can't remember. Here we go. Here's the wasteful fast travel. Oh, no, not that one. Back to the construction site, just so I can take a look at the inventory, because I forgot whether it was city or castle. I think it's city wall that I'm doing. Here it is. Nope, castle wall stone. Good thing I looked, because that would have sucked. That would have been horrible. Go grab some so I can actually use it. I'm not running out of it, but for my plans, for the plans, the grand plans, I'm going to need some. I also need the polished, highly polished stone. I did it myself. There we go. All right, and castle wall. Yeah. No Man's Island dirt. Really? I need to mine dirt. Okay. Whatever. No Man's Island is here. Now it's kind of ways. All right, let's go mine dirt. Just a little bit. And it's raining. Of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it be raining? All right, let's map this out. Dirt is everywhere, so it doesn't really matter where I land. I'm looking... What am I looking to do? Ah, that's what I was looking to do. And I might as well just start. I have no idea where I'm jumping. I'm going this way. Mostly because I can. Oop. I don't think the dirt is going to be that plentiful up here, honestly. Because of where I am, I think I'm going to get more limestone than dirt. So I could have landed in a better spot, I suppose. I have no idea what I just crunched into. It sounded like some type of structure. There's gotta be more dirt somewhere down there, huh? There we go. All this for dirt. What did you do last night? I mined for dirt. Why did you mine for dirt? Why shouldn't I have, I guess? I have no idea. To build city wall blocks, I needed dirt. It's hard to come by, too. I mean, if you think about this area, not a lot of dirt. And there's like structures that are just falling to me. Did you hear that, like, whatever it was? It was like I was going through a chunk of something. I'm surprised I'm not wet. It's like Noman Highlands, you don't get wet because you're used to the Veilwater Basin. This is a dry wet. Maybe because I'm mining, I didn't get wet. I don't have the debuff. I'll be happy. I can't remember if I actually went into that Night Sanctum or not. I think I did. This doesn't look too bad. I'm trying to get more dirt than limestone, but it doesn't seem like it wants to give me dirt. Like in the Springlands, dirt's pretty thick. But here it seems like it's really shallow. Not like I care, but look at that. Limestone is outpacing the dirt. I have no idea why, though. I'm trying to just do the top dirt layer, but looks like I'm getting more limestone with the top dirt layer. I gotta check something out real quick. There looks to be... See that red area up there? I'm wondering... Is it a red area or is it just looking red? Why do I want to know? Because if it is a shroud route, I want it. Now, as a matter of fact, you know what? This might just be easier to fast travel and jump. Alright. So I went this way, I think. Nope, it was over this way. Right? I don't know. I jumped pretty much in the all right. There's the... I think I can get to it from here, maybe? What I wanted to do is see if I did get this Night Sanctum real quick. I think I did. Can't remember. What you can't be is cocky and Night Sanctums. Whoa. Ah, see what I mean? I was like indecisive. We'll jump down here. Can't even remember. Wow. It's center, then the... Alright. definitely jump through that. Oh, darn it. There we go. No idea. I don't know if I did this one or not. This looks much more difficult than I remember. I guess I didn't, because sure, I guess. I don't remember any of this. So, I guess I didn't. All right, this is the one where you have to hide in the corner. And then you come out. Oh, yeah. All right, let's... Oh, I forgot about that one behind me. That's all right. Come over to this one. Come over this way. Did I already get this one? I already got this one. Okay. We'll do that. Ah, I didn't get this for sure. Running Night Sanctums in the Shroud or underwater is so much worse. I haven't made a detrimental error so far. That's where I came in. I think I did everything in here, so I think I pretty much finished it. There's a revitalization potion. There we go. All done. Didn't need to do it. Did it anyway. More dirt, huh? Really? I just really want dirt. Just an area for dirt. Not limestone, but dirt. Maybe over here? Oh boy. This is gonna hurt. Oh. That worked out. You would think he would damage himself. All I did it was for the... I did it for the feathers. Maybe? Lots of feathers. No... Something I can turn into, runes. These beasts over here actually will hunt you, which is kind of cool. All right, here we go. I have no idea. He doesn't see me. Beastmaster is a really good skill to have. You can actually not get attacked from the wildlife, or if you're attacked and the wildlife is near you, they'll help you, which is kind of cool. Not necessary, but kind of cool. And there's a little bit of Highlands dirt around here, which is nice. It's all fertile. It's not Highlands dirt, technically. It's a different variable name. I should just stop right now, because I just need Nomad's Highlands dirt, not fertile. Alright, let's find just the dirt. Really? That's... Oh, I didn't... Ooh, I picked him to death. That was, brutal. Oh. Can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. This looks like dirt. Yeah. Just normal dirt. See what I mean? It's the variable name you have to worry about. All this for a certain variable. A certain component. I guess you can say that about cooking recipes as well. Think about it. You need your components, your variable names, a good carrot, a yellow onion, not to be confused with the white onion, or the golden onion, or the chalet. Just a lot of things you can attribute to computers, or computers attribute to real life, right? We don't think about it in those terms a lot, but I guess you can. A lot of variable names. I just can't believe I can't get dirt very easily. You can get limestone very easily. I mean, anywhere I want down here is basically limestone, and a lot of it. That's interesting. Creative mode will be such a nice feature for them to employ. I don't know, them being the devs, I don't know if they're even considering it, but it would be nice. You saw how much Nomad's dirt I went through. That's the only reason I'm continuing to gather this dirt. I went through a ton. How much did I make? Let's see. 6,100. That's not bad. I have a feeling, though, I'm going to be using a lot of castle wall block up there. A lot. We don't have to gather all the materials right now. But I might as well gather a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's do some more excavating near the tower. It's interesting that the fertile area is near the tower as well. The fertile... Oh, boy. Just get out of my way. Get out of my way. You're my view. Holy mackerel. Yeah, having stamina and gathering materials is a must. If you hadn't noticed, I haven't stopped swinging this pickaxe. And when I do, my stamina goes up pretty fast. To its optimal state. To its maximum. Great in fights, but if I can't apply damage, stamina is a depreciating value, if you think about it. The more I swing, the more stamina I use, or the more I block, right? If you think about it in those terms, and you look at the melee or warrior combat, barbarian, whichever, right? Where you get extra damage per attack. You use less stamina because of the more powerful attack. And you'll be able to kill the enemy faster because of that. Whereas with me, my melee is, I don't do as much damage as a warrior, yet. I might become a warrior, you never know. But ultimately, the stamina is the limiting factor, right? So I'm using a lot. I have a lot of stamina, but I'm using a lot of stamina to kill one enemy or two enemies, right? Whereas a warrior doesn't use much stamina, and they apply a lot of damage, and they kill very quickly. And that's the point to the warrior versus stamina build, right? Stamina can be used for a lot of different things, but honestly, it's like I said, it's a diminishing return a lot of times. Lots of limestone. I don't want any of the limestone. Just want the dirt. Yeah, so how do you guys play? Are you more crafters and try to get materials to build with? Obviously, for now in Enshrouded, there's, like I said, no creative mode. Or are you more warrior types, mage types? I haven't found a good assassin type yet, meaning trying to line up a back attack or a backstab from a sneak position is very, I wouldn't say hard as much it is time consuming. You have to really want to be able to get behind somebody, position yourself, and of course you have to use the terrain and everything else, right? Not saying it's impossible, it's just the assassin build isn't for me. We'll just say it that way. That's why I went archer. I got really comfortable with archer, to be completely honest. I really like the ability to lob in some damage prior to getting into melee, and that's where you see this build ultimately is going with ranger versus warrior versus mage. I kind of have a lot more artillery, maybe is a good way to put it. All right, I was wondering if I'd get rid of that one without having to harvest it. All right, I have to have like 1,000, right? Not even close. That's fine. We'll deal with that. Okay. We'll go back and put the stuff in the chests. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. The way you can build characters. I really want more skill points, honestly, available to you. I don't want an all-powerful character, but the one thing I did notice, and I don't want to say I got upset about, but one of the things that was really irritating was the I had bought a skill, and I was like, let me reskill, because you're allowed to reskill. So basically you're like, all right, here's some coin, give me my skills back, and I'll spend them somewhere else. Now, runes is what you're spending. Well, come to find out that I had spent 3 on the skill, but only got 2 back. I was so upset. I was not happy, to say the least. Let's get rid of some of these. Out of here. Oh, no. That's fine. There we go. The spark goes somewhere else. I think the spark can fit in here. But yeah, I was like, man. So I'm wondering if you reskill everything, if you lose the amount 1 for every skill you have, which would suck, because you're not truly reskilling. You're basically dumping. In this case, I probably have a good 50, at least 50 skill points, at least, right? I think. Here, let me go to the altar. I think I have more than that. And I think it gives you the amount of skill points you actually have. So you reskill, and you have 163 refundable. Does that mean I have 163 skill, total skill points, or is it just the refundable skill points? See, that's the conundrum I'm in, right? I'm not sure because of that one incident. And I'm sure I have close to the game's max so far. I might be missing one skill point or so. But I couldn't tell you. Oh. Let's do this real quick. Put these blocks up here so I don't forget to take them up to the actual place where I'm going to use them. Here we go. And we'll go up real quick. It's daytime, so I should be able to navigate these caves fairly easily, right? I like the braziers. However, that is the darkest hallway. I'm going to have to get some more braziers, medium braziers for that. There's the dragon. This is all scaffolding. This is going to be removed eventually. This won't be, because I'm trying to build a stairway to this area. This will get moved probably out to here. Actually, you know what? I can move that out to here now. There we are. Move that out. We have a little bit of area there. That's going to be a secondary house. Well, a roof. I'm trying to give it a little bit of depth and such. This has to change a little bit. And this is going to overlook the other areas of the property. Yeah, that's a good word. And of course, we can go and we can build all the way down to our heart's content. Down, I think, pretty solid into the mountain. And as you can see as well, I can actually jump to, if I want to, the tower here, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, nice area. I'm still going to develop it. If I get the opportunity, that floating island will be developed for another altar. Absolutely in the distance. I am definitely doing that. However, I like Howling Mountain Retreat. It's gives you a good view of the arena as well. If you didn't know what the arena was, and you really wanted to, the comfort level here is going to be 99 by the time I'm done. So I can get a decent rested, and I'll probably start battling that dragon a couple times. Now, that dragon is not only pretty formidable, it, even at my current level, it could probably take me very easily. It'd be a 50-50 shot. Depending. It's all enshrouded over there, too. But there are areas where you can actually kind of hang out and just pummel the dragon, and the dragon's like doesn't attack you on the outside. Or if he does, I can't remember if it's a really good attack that hits you. But anyway. Okay. With all that said and done, let's call it for this Sunday. It's been a while, and I'm sure we all have work tomorrow, but I will be back hopefully Friday. We'll say Friday, maybe Thursday. I don't know. Definitely definitely the 19th, at least the week of the 19th, I will be doing one episode of Crimson Desert. I don't know when Enshrouded is going to actually deliver their spring update, but I think it's mostly for multiplayer stuff. And yes, that's a sharp corner of this plate of the world. You can actually see a lot of the Kindle wastes over there. And I don't think I can actually make it with a jump. So there's that. But it would be fun to attempt it. Okay. So when all that's said and done, check out the channel, like, share, subscribe if you'd like. There's a lot of content. I mentioned a grunge song that I'm gonna put on my channel. I think I might. I'm still working on an audio story. It's a short story, but man, is it long. I'm trying to do a couple different things that I didn't do for Ironhaven, so it's taken me a little bit longer just to go through the read-through and craft the parts. So, with all that said, check out the channel for everything that's on there right now, and yeah, we'll be seeing you soon. Friday, hopefully. Thanks for joining. No matter when you're watching this, have a good night, or have a great day. We'll do this all again Friday. Be safe, everyone.
A distant bell, a silent road, mist hangs heavy, tales untold. Lanterns flicker in the fog, shadows paint the walls, tired feet on winding logs. Night begins to fall, every mile behind us, every secret shown. We carry on uncertain, but we never walk alone. So keep a light for wandering souls, let hope burn clear and true. We leave our footprints in the cold and write our stories view. Ghostly laughter in the trees, memories on the breeze. What we find and what we lose are written in the leaves. Every dream that brought us through the misty night leads us to tomorrow, where the dawn will rise in light. So keep a light for wandering souls, let hope burn clear and true. We leave our footprints in the cold and write our stories view. When the fog is lifted and the path is clear, every end's a beginning. We'll meet again right here. So keep a